Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome to a bonus video where I will be talking about Stranger Things season 3 because of course as soon as this season came out, I did nothing but watched it in one sitting and now I'm ready to talk about it. But if you're wondering whether you should watch this video or not, I will let you know that there will be no spoilers at all in this video. So if you have not watched it yet, you can still watch this video. I will just be talking about stuff like pacing and group dynamics and visual qualities of the season. Not I will not be specifying any specific incident. I will just, if anything, I will just be hinting at some things. Will not ruin anything for you. just just I'm gonna just put this disclaimer out there, so feel free to watch it. Don't be scared that anything will be ruined. Now that that is out of the way, let's get into it. Now let's talk about the beginning. The beginnings is, except for the opening scene, the beginning is for the most part really adorable, really cute. We see our main characters have now become teenagers and they are just dealing with however the teenage life is, all the issues and all the fun parts, everything they are dealing with that. So it was really nice to follow these characters in living this normal life. So because in the past two seasons they have been through a lot, they haven't had time to expand on that aspect of their life, how their group dynamics grow, in whether it be a romantic dynamic or a platonic dynamic. We haven't had time to explore that in the past two seasons because there was a lot of stuff going on, a lot of action going on. So when this season starts out with them just living a normal life, it was really nice and cute to watch it. Of course, now there are two couples in this group, which is Max and Lucas, and we also have Mike and Eleven. Their dynamics are explored individually. Both of their dynamics are different types, different from each other. And of course their group dynamic as friends, their platonic dimensions are also explored. A lot has changed between them. uh, they are now just growing into their own likes and dislikes, and they're just pursuing their own interests as well, apart from being part of the group and acting as a group. They have now individual interests as well. So that was really interesting to watch. Now after about half of season episode 2 or 3, that's when uh, that's when we really start to get into this main story with our demogorgons and whatnot, this whole upside down thing. That's when we start to get into. And before that, they just give us like these glimpses of what is to come. For There are one or two scenes thrown in there, but that does not stress the viewer out a lot, because it is immediately followed by something interesting, something funny, something lighthearted. But when these scenes that are just thrown around, they slowly start to form this narrative, and then this narrative takes up speed somewhat in the mid of episode 3, and that's where our main story begins, takes off. So I thought that was really seamless way to transition from this fun stuff into this more serious stuff, our main story. That was really seamless. I liked it a lot, how they just slowly eased us into it instead of like giving us a shock value. But even after the story has taken off, there were still some light-hearted scenes from here and there. If I remember correctly, and I usually don't because I binge watch these things and then I forget them if I don't come in contact with them for a while. So correct me if I'm wrong. But in previous seasons, once the whole Demogorgon and upside down stuff begins, there isn't much space to explore any other kind of dynamic or moods. But in this season they have really changed it up. Even after they have gone out into this whole mess of a situation, they have still found some time to bring up some light-hearted moments from time to time, to really mix it all up properly. So it's not like half the episode is very funny and then other half is just all very serious and stressful. It's not like that. It's very mixed and match. I think this season is quite different in that aspect from other seasons. This season has a whole different structure to it. I think they try to experiment with each season, that which kind of format will stick to the people. Like in last season there was this whole detour of 11 into this another city, and that took up one episode. So in this season what they have done is they have tried to mix it all up, the whole fun stuff and the serious stuff. To me that really worked. I enjoyed it quite a lot, that mixing up of things. And Steve's arc was really different and interesting. I thought it was really light and funny for the most part. I mean, there was some stuff that was really serious, but usually it was quite light-hearted, despite being very important to our main storyline and being an important part of it. I think it was handled very well. Steve's arc was very interesting in the whole group. Some more characters were introduced during Steve's arc, and these characters were also very interesting to watch. They were also very likable, just like every other character has been so far. And they were also different. They also just add a variety to this group of people who are already very different in many types of way. So it would be nice to follow where these characters' journey go from now on. If you're a Malevolent shipper just like I am, you will enjoy this season a lot, because Malevolent has a whole arc of its own in this season. It is a lot of things, different types of angles are explored in this season, and to me that gave it a more realistic feel rather than just forcing these two characters together. I mean, I'm not saying they were forced together before, but I just think they weren't explored as much. So in this season, there were more complexity added to it, which was really nice. I enjoyed. Now let's talk about visuals for a bit. First of all, I would like to say there are some flashing lights in the beginning of episode 6. So if you have issues with flashing lights, like bright flashing lights, then look out, be careful. I don't have any issues, and even I found it quite tough on the eyes. So that's that. Just be careful at the beginning of episode 6. And visually there were many scenes that were really beautiful. For as if you're the kind of person who likes to just pause shows and make a quick sketch of scenes, you will find a lot of scenes which are perfect for drawing, even for fan arts. Visuals were really beautiful. Some scenes were my favorite. They were really vibrant and really beautiful, and the camera angles and in the composition of the scene, it was really beautiful. I think some scenes were just very striking. So if you'll see those scenes, you will know what I'm talking about. Now the finale is quite long. I did not expect that. I don't know if all the other finales were like that, but the finale is 1 hour and 17 minutes long, and nothing I can say will prepare you for this finale. Honestly, I was so caught off guard with everything that happened in the finale. I don't think there was any foreshadowing for it. It was so absolutely unexpected, and it was so absolutely heartbreaking, and as well as powerful. It was very powerful as well. I'm still not recovered. I think I'm gonna need some time to recover from that finale. So there's that. Be warned, it is going to be something. It is going to pack a punch, and it is just amazing. I cannot express how good this finale is. Really, that's pretty much it. That's my opinion on this season. Overall, I enjoyed it a lot. I enjoyed season 1 a lot. Season 1 is my favorite still, and season 2, I don't know if I binged it too fast or was I not paying attention, but season 2 is just a whole big blur to me. I don't quite remember. But season 3, I paid utmost attention to it, and I followed everything. I did not miss any. any dialogue at all. I did not scroll my phone at all. My phone was off the whole time. So I enjoyed it a lot, and it's the perfect mix of cute and thrilling. That's all I have to say to wrap it up. I hope if you guys already watched it, let me know what you think of this season. Whether you liked it, whether you not did not like it. What are your opinions? Put it in the comments below, and please subscribe because I will be reviewing more shows. And if one of my favorite shows releases a season, I may bonus videos like this for bonus videos like this in the future. So make sure you hit the bell so you know when I upload a video. That's pretty much it for this video. Bye.